the baking soda, or the bicarb soda, we call it here, that works. So you need to have an acid to make that work. So that'll work if you've got yogurt or lemon juice or something like that. So what I find is when you're baking, if you're baking with chocolate or cacao or yogurt or buttermilk, you need a bit more lift. And they can be a bit dense. So I usually put some baking powder in, and then I'd add a little bit of extra baking soda. You don't usually need a lot. I've got it in my blog on the baking powder, but I usually do about 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder to 1 cup of flour, about that ratio. You don't want to put too much in because you'll taste it, but about that much is a good amount to give you some lift. Now for the eggs, I usually use either all grain no egg. That's what I started with, and I always use that. I found it really good. I didn't make it the way it said on the packet. I learned gluten-free goddess, and I used to put it in a little bowl, and I used to whisk it up so it was frothy, and then I added it in, and I found that worked better. But I use just chia seeds now. I used to grind them up at first and put them with some water. So you do a tablespoon of chia seeds to 3 tablespoons of water equals 1 egg. And so if you're doing 2 eggs, you need to double that amount. Leave it to sit on the bench for 5 minutes, or you're getting everything ready, and throw it in. You can grind the seeds first, or you can leave them whole. I just leave them whole. My kids don't really notice. Sometimes I use black if I'm doing a lighter cake or muffin, or use white chia seeds, but it doesn't really matter. And I find them they work quite well, but I think you need to be careful about how you take the cake out of the oven. Sometimes I watch my egg-free cake rise, beautiful. I don't know if you've seen this. And then you take it out of the oven and it just flops back down again. And that's when you need to pile them on top of each other and stick things together. So I have had lots of cakes and muffins like that. And I do find the egg-free cakes, they're a bit heavier. You definitely can't get that same light result that you get with eggs, but you can still get a good result with an egg blazer.